Hello, family. Thank you for joining. I hope everybody is doing okay. Please give us some thumbs up. Let's be sure that you are here. And of course, you'd see me smiling from molar to molar because I am here with my best friend and brother, Collins. Bro, thank you for joining me midweek.
Thank you, sis, for inviting me.
Best friend and brother, Collins. Bro, thank you for joining me midweek. Oh, you can't be watching yourself, bro. Yeah, I think you've muted yourself now. If you're speaking, though. All right. Okay, that's enough. I think I don't know why we're starting on a lazy note, guys. Hello and welcome back to today's empowering live show. It has to be live. It has to be active because we are fueled by purpose, driven by you, and myself. So I'm none else but your own host, Comfort here, and I'm so glad that you all tuned in. Let's make this happen, guys. Let's discuss this topic. Fueled by purpose, driven by you. You here, who is it? I think it's yourself, it's myself, it's all of us. It's that person who is going to stumble on this accidentally. You are counted, you are in the numbers. Join us, let's do this together. So today we're diving into this story that's changing lives around the globe. A business led by purpose, driven by compassion, and of course, powered by people like you and myself. We cannot emphasize this enough because this is so important. These are things that have been missing in the world in any aspect of life at all until Mr. Mufare came. However, God made us part of this. We say thank you to God. So Collins and myself will be unpacking Mr. Mufare's revolutionary approach to business, and how his model is not just helping people survive, but to thrive. If you've been surviving for the past years, I don't care how old you are, I don't care how young you are, I don't care how middle age you are, this time is your time to thrive. So if you are just joining us or you watch this 10, 20, 50 years after 2025, know that it is still relevant. Pop in and thrive. Just graduate from surviving to thriving. So we can go on and on and on, but then let's discuss, because one thing is sure about life. Behind every great movement, you have a strong purpose, right? And Ash did not just start this company for profit. I'm not sure, Collins, just not if you really agree with me. I know you will talk later on. If it were for profit, I would not have been going through all the things he's going through till this minute because he was well off before he ever started this. He started it with the people in mind, with you in mind, with myself in mind, with my auntie down the village in mind. And what is his mission? To uplift humanity by doing what? By building a platform that empowers the average person. Again, the average person here is you and myself. I never did anything online until I found this because it opens the platform. They invited me in. Nobody has ever done that. We never knew that things like this happened until this happened. So the origin of this story is kind of something that we can go on and on. You see the transition from compassion to innovation. If you know Mr. Mufare's heart, and what makes this business different is the inclusive model. Anybody at all. If you know who my auntie down the village is, she doesn't speak English. She speaks my language and nothing but my language. She weaves the best baskets I've seen on planet Earth, and you would buy them from here. You will travel down the village. You just watch my auntie do this. You order as many baskets as you want because they are so beautiful. I can't describe them. That is how simple Ash makes this because he has everybody in mind. Everybody has to access it, use the tools with ease, and do whatever thing you want to do. How important is it? Because it prioritizes value over exploitation. The moment I mentioned the word value, I know that Collins would not sit still anymore because he loves value. He sees value in what Ash Mufara is doing. And bro, I shut off for the last time and let you go. Come again.
Yes, sis, thank you for having me. Today is Wednesday. It's really great day. Nice weather in United Kingdom. That's why we are excited. We are excited because we've seen the two pop-ups, that came out and the latest one. But let's look at fueled by purpose and driven by you. Comfort, I've been saying this over and over from what I am saying, not from Mr. Ash Mufara, that Mr. Ash Mufara business model goes beyond technology. If it was only to build modern technology, software, just to do what Ms. Ashra want to do, to become the world richest man or to be one of the world richest man. I don't think he will do it. So his vision, is driven by purpose. It's like there is a purpose why he is doing it. There is a mission that Mr. Ash Mofara is embarking on. So it goes beyond technology, and that beyond we are looking at is about uplifting humanity. He wants to build a platform, but what is the use of that platform? A platform that will drive, change people's life, but it just depends on you now if you want to come in. It doesn't matter what you are doing. It's just about building the system, allow the system to do whatever you want the system to do for you, because the system has already been designed, to do a lot of things. It's about trying to eradicate poverty. You can look it in any angle. Businesses who can remember business atmosphere that they are struggling. They are really struggling. Why? Because of the tools and services that's out there. It's really expensive. Some business cannot survive. They cannot even compete with larger corporations. Where is the tool? When we are talking about online presence, every business wants to have that online presence, because when sometimes we talk about online presence, people are confused. The truth is, they want to get a greater market share. If you don't have online presence, there is no way you can target your market. Maybe what you are selling, you can be in Milton Keynes or United Kingdom somewhere, and your market is in Australia. How do you reach them if you don't have online presence? To have that tools and services that will give you the online presence, it's not cheap. It is not cheap. But what if there is a company that can say, yes, you want an online presence, we can give you a very valuable tool, high quality tools that is futuristic, very easy to understand, and the price point is good for an affordable price. That is one for those who want offline online presence, those who have market, they have shops, supermarket, and they said we need to go straight into the internet space. We want someone to provide. What if there is a company where that can provide you tools and services? Yes, you don't want online presence. Good. Is there something that you can use? What if the system can give you a webinar platform where you can conduct? So you are looking for experts. You have a company and you are looking for say people with skills. How will you know? Okay, you can go to all the site, LinkedIn, you get all the CVs, but how do you conduct interview? So if I'm in Glasgow and you have your company in London, do you think you want me? Yes, you want the skill. But to be honest with you, for me to pay that transfer, what if I pay that transfer, come to London only for interview, and the interview doesn't go where my money is gone? So first stage of interview is always online to make sure you are the best fit for the job that they want to offer. What if there's a company that can give you that tools, that communication tools, where you can conduct interview across the globe, where people can sit somewhere, work from point A and work, point B, and you can have a coordinated meetings with your employees. That is one. Futuristic product, price point. You get it all. What if there is a company that can give you, say, recruitment, and you have human resource tool, affordable? So it's comfort. You see, people need to see all of this. So he is building that platform with many products. Whatever you want is in there to enhance your business. It can be small size, can be medium size business, can be large size, and you can use it even no matter. Say I don't have a business. Will there be a tool within this company which I can use? Of course, yes. Mr. Ashmofara is providing. He is not building what you want, he's building what you need. He is providing what you need at this modern time, this era where everything is digital, and that is what is driving Mr. Ashmofara to say, why should people struggle just for tools and services, software services, things that you can just build and give it affordable, because the world is moving towards that. We've passed all that stage. Even if you go into in factory now, there are robots that are working. People use computers every day. What if there is a software that will help you within that factory, powered by Mr. Ash Mofara? Sometimes people don't think about that. They think about a platform where you can come and put money in your pocket. No, 70% of the customers that will come into this company will be those who are looking for tools and services. And that is another way to help humanity. So the platform is about uplifting, giving you an affordable tool for you to strive, building something so that your business can grow. It's not coming to take away your business, but it's coming to aid you, give you that support for your business to grow. That is the reason why Mr. Ashofara is doing what he is doing. So every corner of this globe can have an affordable software. Sometimes when you have like just smaller company, few people doing it, what happened? They'll just hijack the market, elevate the price. What if there's a company that can say, no, it is not great for us to do that, put down the price? You will see all of those other companies will start to drop. And that is when a lot of people will know that software, though it is difficult to build, but it costs nothing. There is no reason why you cannot give it to people for an affordable price, because it is there, they can do it. But it's just that they don't want to do it because most of the people are not there. Companies or those who have the heart to do it, they are not there to do it. So to see someone like Mr. Ash Mofara coming out and say, you know what, I want to do this because people are struggling, companies are struggling, businesses are struggling. I need to give something like this to help them so that they can retain their employees. Remember, most companies, if they cannot survive, they'll just make people redundant. A lot redundant. What if there's a company that can give you that software so you can save a lot of money and then keep your employee, keep your really good employee, get the market? So that is how I'm seeing it. I'm looking at this from the business standpoint, what Ms. Ashfora can do and what this company can do for others. And then for common people like myself, we don't have businesses. There are things that I will use. I can change to be a business person coming in there just to look at it. It will create jobs. Sometimes companies like this create jobs. You can look at, like we talk about, say we can give reference for other companies where they have data centers. When you have data centers, you need administrators who will administer that services to another company. Why are people learning AWS? Why are people learning Azure? So you become an Azure professional because company cannot, for instance, if Microsoft build that platform, say they build the data center and they have all the admin guide, there are people who need to study it so that they can help other companies to say, okay, this is how the program, this is how we can run this data center, this system in your company so we can protect your data, we can monitor everything. That's why people go out and become Azure professionals, certified, AWS certified. Now, what has happened? Someone built data center and it creates millions of jobs across the world. What if there is a company that can do the same for a better price and create jobs in another angle? So it's not only about the software, but the opportunities that this company will create is massive. Like indirect opportunities, not directly from Mr. Ash Mofara's company, but from other companies that will be using the software. They need someone who can go and learn it, come and administer the software, on their platform. And that's already employment, indirect employment. A company has created indirect employment somewhere. So we can go on and on with this topic.
Yeah, sure. There's way too much to say here because it's just the truth, right? So much happening. You were talking, and I kept just writing a stuff of stuff because so much coming to my mind. We are purpose driven because what is the purpose? Because Ash's mission, the purpose for this business, the raison d'etre, is to bring solution to solve problems, right? Because there are problems, and problems could be access to easy access to software, like Collins was saying. solution could be helping someone to start a new business, or to restart a business that has collapsed, or to revamp a collapsing business, or to enhance an already a business that is already doing well, because people always want a bit more. People want to improve every day. But then Ash has it at a low price point. I was just wondering, when you touch something that appeals directly to humanitarian, I feel Ash directly, because you ask this question, which goes like, in his mind, why should people suffer just because of access to software? That is true, because I was thinking about the global market, like you were saying, Collins. In my village, my hometown where I come from, we have one of the most original African black soap. That one is made directly from the palm kernels and stuff like that. Black and really good. I never knew how important black soap was until I came to the Western world, right? How much do our people sell that for? But then that is a market that serves the entire globe. They're keeping it there. But then Mr. Mufare says, what I have here is easy for you to click and just put the picture of that there. There are people who travel far and wide to get original black soap, original shea butter, original. I'm just giving an example of what we have, but there's something special in every part of the world that people want on the other side of the globe. It's easy. It's very easy nowadays because the platform is there. I would pay any amount because I have the money, I need it. I just want to feel good. Many people want to do a lot of stuff, but they are restricted either by distance, by software, by technology and stuff like that. Ash says, listen, it can be easy, it can be affordable, it can be open to anybody who wants to be part of it. What else do we want to say? This is a whole mission. This is something that it's priceless, right? So whoever is never excited about this is that person who thinks about money. They are the money-oriented kind of people. Ash does not speak money, but what do you think he's doing? He's fixing the way for you to make money, but that's none of his business, because he knows that when I give them value, when I solve a problem, when I attend to a need, money will follow, right? Money will follow. Because Collins, you remember when we used to do, I think it was in the days we were trying to help people to migrate to the OES. This particular guy is an IT engineer. He visited us on a webinar. He asked a very provocative question about or connect, which got me quite irritated. But that day, thumbs up. I think, I don't know if I gave you a hug, then I give you now, because you actually calmed me down on that day. For your first time, I'm always the one taking charge to calm you down. So I was really angry. So you tell me, Sister Comfort, wait. I'm going to address this issue. So he was like, he was coming and expecting something. So is this the only thing the O connect that you're making all the noises about? But then you explain to him from the technical perspective what that O connect was and what level we were at. It was just that first release. I remember the expression was the first release, and it had that much property and all of the things that we saw in. That was when he nodded, said, now I get it. Somebody just needs to be told that. Somebody has to have access to that. Somebody, so we have it all. And, so it's so fun, it's so exciting. And we're just happy how much this is we're part of this, because we are going to do just a lot, so much. We just, so when they say driven, it's driven by you. We can say so much by you here. I don't want to leave myself out, but you include me, because just let's pretend that Ash now saying, all right. So it's driven by you and myself, So this business, it's not just about Ash. It's not just about Ash. But if it were even about Ash, again, like Collins and Steph started from the beginning, we would not have been here. If you have been following this journey closely, you have an idea, because all of us, we just have an inkling of what Ash Mufare has gone through. You would have asked, is it worth it? Even Ash himself, if it were just because of him and his family, the question would have been, is it worth it? But then what Ash is saying, it's worth it because he is sacrificing his time, family time, his personal time, his sound sleep, his integrity and everything, his name, the family name. He is sacrificing this just because of you. So it's all about you. It's all about me, So whatever thing that is happening, And the you in the case of today, the purpose, they are building with purpose, and it's all about you and myself, especially those of us who are stuck behind Ash, and we say we are ready and we are happy to go another mile with him. So this is a lesson. There's so much education going on here. Somebody called me the other day just to say, have you realized that ever since Mr. Mufare happened, so much revolution has taken place? I see so many of these big names trying to do some humanitarian stuff here and there. They're tweaking their technology, they're doing this and that, just because Ash Mufare happened and opened people's eyes, you know. But then what is sweet about this, people can steal a bit of what he comes out here and say, people can pinch from what he has shown us already, but then you do not have the blueprint. You don't have the conception. You don't know what this man is thinking. So whatever he has in mind, whatever vision he has, no matter what you do, it's going to be his signature. So whoever is watching us, if you are new, do not go, because this is for you. Keep watch on this platform. There are few of us discussing this here and there. Ash did not ask us to do this. We're not supposed to do it. We don't have to do it. We don't even need to do it, but we think that we want to do it, because if you're online now, you are looking for something like that to change your life, to change your business, to just solve that particular problem. It is on the way, and it's definitely going to arrive. Bro Collins, you know, sometimes you need to stop me too, but I'm good at stopping people, so I'll let you go.
Yeah, so the truth is, yeah, like Comfort, you pick a point which is really great, because people always worried, because the truth is they saw the first bit, little bit of O Connect and other stuff. So I think it's because they are paying attention. So I don't really, when you look at those who are looking at it and then look at other things outside, say they look at, all right, oh, Connect, wow, okay, that's Zoom. Zoom too is doing that. It's just because it is really good. It shows that they are paying attention
Yep.
of what Mr. Ashmofara is doing. But they should bear in mind the other side is technology also evolve. What if you were not in this journey and you Zoom come out with something? You will not even know that someone was behind trying something else. So for you to try and you see something doesn't mean that it is perfect. They can try because they want to get the market share. Don't expect the other company to just fold their arm and sit and say it's over. Lie. It is never over, because remember, that was the mistake Nokia did. Refused to undergo digital transformation, and then they disappeared. They lost all the market share. You know, they were the biggest with 95%. There was nothing like Apple. Apple couldn't stand a chance. But Apple looked at the loophole. He said, you know what? They are using, the phone, the button, analog. Apple said, you know what? We'll go digital. They'll just automate everything. So you don't need to have that phone with that key like like your keyboard. What if you just have the key like just normal screen where you can just tap everything? They make more applications, different applications that are user-friendly, easy to use. That's how they killed Nokia. And what happened? Other Android phone started coming. Where's BlackBerry? We can't hear about BlackBerry again. It's just there, but it's just like disappeared. So these are the things. So don't think Ash is sleeping, because if you look at the pop-up yesterday, it said each day brings more good news and more proof that we are on the right track. It made a statement, which I think I put it somewhere. It said, we are not standing still. We are not going back, and we are certainly not giving up. So the company is not standing still. They are not going back, like falling behind. And certainly, Mr. Ash Mofara and the company is not giving up. It means they are working constantly. Though we are not seeing it, they are working constantly. Sometimes there is a saying, they said, a good guide, Comfort, a good guide won't show you the entire map, only the next step. So you can hold a good guide, you will not see the entire map, but it will just take you to the next step. So where we are now, don't even worry that you don't know what is happening. The truth is, they are working behind the scene. The company is working. You don't need to know where the company is. How many of us know where iPhone development houses, the software where they are building, or we don't know where they are
Okay.
building the application. The only thing we'll just see, bam, the next day they'll just put it out. A new iPhone is out. How many of us even have ever seen most of those companies, even Samsung, where they build? You don't. Maybe you'll be even walking along the way with one of the engineers. You don't even know that's the engineer building your phone. So this is how it is. Nobody will carry everything, put it out there. What you need to see is the finished product. Is Mr. Ashmofara there? Yes. Is he building? Yes. Are we going to see the end product? Yes. Because remember, this is his dream. It is not my dream. It is not Comfort's dream. It is Ash Mofara's dream. It is his vision. Visionaries are scarce. Those who has dreams and vision, Comfort, they go to work and produce it.
Right.
Most of us have our dreams, but it ends there. We don't take action. He dreams, and he decided to take action. And the action is what? To improve our lives, to change humanity. Because that is what he wants to do. But how? Because first, when you dream, Comfort, you ask yourself, how can I do it? What are the steps? What do I need to do to fulfill my dream? Is it going to the farm, buy a big land and just farm, produce food, go and sell it and do something? Or is it opening a small, everybody has a dream. But how many of us really go through and say, let me put my sweat and blood and then try to fulfill that dream? Mr. Ashmofara took his action and he is doing what he is doing. The only thing we need to do is to pray for him and detect him. Whoever is around Mr. Ashmofara, working with him to build this massive company that we will see the final product in the end is just to go down. If you really love it and you're happy with it, it's just to continue to pray for them, because visionaries are scarce. Steve Jobs, where is Steve Jobs? We are using Apple today. Where is Steve Jobs? That was his dream, to build one of the best phones, and this is it. They are using it. But where is Steve Jobs today? Where are those people who you can look at all these high-tech company, some of them are no more, but they left lasting legacy. The light we are using today, we can see where is the guy who discovered light. So people like this are really scarce. They are few. There are people God will bring them on this planet Earth for special assignment. But sometimes we can look at it from our own eye, not knowing that these people have been assigned to do something for mankind. And Mr. Ashmofara is one of that kind. No matter the stones that we can throw on him, because if it was not ordained, Comfort, what will happen? They will give up, because they were just doing it to make their name, make their money. And they'll just say, why should I bring this person? This person is giving me headache. Dump the person and move. But this particular mission has been ordained. So Mr. Ashmofara answered the call, and he is doing it regardless of what is happening. He is just focused to bring something that will change lives, in a better way. So, Comfort, you can take it.
Yeah, I know. We could go on and on, we can go through the night. We'll never run out of what to say, because this whole vision covers the entire globe, So from small towns to global cities, this platform is just opening doors to anybody at all. As long as you're happy to be part of it. It's not just a business, it's a movement. We can say this over and over again. And it's designed to grow with you wherever you are, right? So the rich, how I just read a comment from my dear sister here, Penina, from PNG. She was I think, okay, thank you, Ash. God has seen your heart for humanity, and God will strengthen you and direct you. Your vision has brought so many of us standing behind you in prayers. So many of us, but like who, so is the entire world. Because so something, let me just stop here by my sister and tell you a quick story, Collins. I read a book about Papua New Guinea from a very first time. It was a book sent to me by some missionaries. I was like, I said, we have Guinea-Bissau and Guinea-Conakry. Which one is Papua New Guinea? God, I read the whole book. It was so interesting. I had to go on YouTube and watch video and read to find out where and where Papua New Guinea is. Shortly after this, I found myself here, and I have family members from Papua New Guinea. You know, that is what Ash has done. I would have ended on YouTube. I would have ended on Google reading and stuff. But I have brothers, and I know that I will go to Papua New Guinea. And I know that they will come home with me and go down the village to my auntie, you know, and stuff like that. So it's such a good experience. So when you look at all of these things, that is what you call value, you know. So this is the value we're talking about. The family, the bonding that has taken place here and which is still taking place. Nobody can split us, because everything this whole movement started, we have changed even our line of friendship, our taste of friendship. We commune with people with whom we share an ideology or the same mindset, and we have the same vision because we are moving in the same direction. I remember in the days of the Dr. Bill Williams, he would say life at the top can be really boring. This is how life at the top is. Because here at the bottom, there are so many people. By the time you arrive at the top, this is how narrow it is. You are just by yourself. You stand on the Alps, you are looking at other countries over there and so on, and nobody to talk to. Who that want help? That's how we ask in PG. Who that want help? What helps is when all of us are here. I have Bruce Gerstein. I have my brother from Papua New Guinea. I have my brother from Bangladesh. I have my brother from Africa, Cameroon, where I come from Ghana. That is when the fun. You have all the Guineas. You have my brother from Papua New Guinea, Guinea-Conakry, Guinea-Bissau, and so on. We meet together. I also have my, and stuff like that. That is what is making the whole, that's the value we're all looking for. Because if it is money, it's been there. For the whole of I think since the world's creation, people have been chasing money until we found solution, until we found value, until we found a platform, until we found a family. That certain ways I used to behave and think, but then a lot of things have changed. I find it difficult just like calling Jean, because she's my sister. So I call her sis like we do in Africa. I cannot just say Jean. I say Sister Jean because she's my sister, and so on and on. All of those things. That is what this platform, that's the value we're talking about here. It's not about money, because if it's money, it's sorted. What is your ass doing 24 hours around the clock? Sorting us out money-wise. Because, but then he thinks that, listen, before you pick up this money with your hands, you need to be in the right frame of mind. You need to know what you want to do with money. Changing lives, thinking about your community, your extended family, doing it from the depth of your heart, being the Mother Teresa, and being the Jesus Christ, if you are a Christian like some of us who believe in the Bible and stuff like that, So everything possible, Collins. I just want to let you conclude, because if you leave me here, we'll go throughout the night. But I see the gift of OP. She is here. We're going to change the other name, the other part of that name. Welcome.
Yeah. So, the one of the things I would just want to leave it tonight is, my take, for, the take from the pop-up of Mr. Ash Mufara. I say our drive and determination to achieve, our mission is unwavering. Means it is, it is something that is beyond capacity. They will never stop, and we are committed to achieving a grand, audacious dream. Every day, our focus sharpens, our vision clears, our resolve grows stronger. So that's what he's saying. Every day, they can see things very, very clear. And you don't come on, when you are seeing, when you are doing something and it becomes more clearer, what do? You are happy. You are happy, and it makes you more determined.
You're happy and you're relaxed, like my sister Fatmata. Right?
Yeah, oh, yes. So it makes you more determined, and the willingness, the zeal to continue to make sure you achieve what what you want to achieve by doing it. So do you think he will give up when he's seen everything clear and clear? No way. Because the time of giving up, if Mr. Alpha wanted to give up, would have been long time ago. But now that he is seeing everything and he is coming out, sharing with us all this excitement in OES is unbelievable. He said the road ahead is open and we are just getting started. Comfort, I'll drop my bike. We can call it off now.
Indeed, bro. I agree with you. This journey that began sometime in 2018 is just about to start. It sounds like stupid, but take note of this until we get there. That's when you say, we're just yet to start. You better be part of it if you are not yet part of it. But then let's work this together. There's excitement in the air because the future is bright and is guaranteed. Love you all, guys. We really do appreciate all your comments and the support you give us here every day. Let's keep doing this. And if you think that it would minister to someone, why not share? And if you like to subscribe, go ahead and do so. You are watching from one of our 3 channels, Collins Mana, Andy Burks, and of course, myself. Love you guys. Thank you and see you again soon. Bye. Thank you, bro.